me at the bank. In a flash, he transforms into... maybe not in a flash, but pretty quickly, he transforms into... Jacketman!
I don't understand.
Your father and I are at different places in our lives. That's all, sweetie.
Did you do something? Did you cheat on her?
No, God, no.
There's no villain here, honey. Sometimes these things just happen.
I have to go for a walk.
Daniel!
What?
Look, I'm not saying it's ideal, but if we're gonna keep dating, I just need some space sometimes. Well, yeah, the space between Denver and Chicago. Hello? Joan?
Hey! Hey! Help! Good arm!
Sure. What's happening?
Oh, I'm stopping a kidnapping.
Who's kidnapping?
That is a great question.
They know.
Hey!
Whoa.
Go home before you hurt yourself.
Catch!
Okay.
Yeah! Mulligan?
Any last words, human?
Mulligan!
You wanker!
We did it! Excuse me.
Are you okay?
I'm better than okay. I'm Jacketman.
Who?
I'm a superhero.
Fascinating. You bested the captain of my royal guard. I hate superheroes.
Don't worry,
Dr. Powell.
Oh, Jacketman. We'll get you out of here, Dr. Powell.
Okay.
How long must we tarry here?
I'm looking at the access panel, but I don't see any socket.
You can't hold us up forever, Ilaria. Justice never sleeps.
Did I say I hate superheroes? Just wanted to make that very clear.
Oh, that sucker.
My queen, the mortals caught me unawares.
We will discuss your failures later, Briar. Prepare the traveling spell. Now!
Now's our chance.
Right. What are you you doing?
It's a magic jacket!
It magically creates garbage?
It magically stores garbage, not garbage crime-fighting tools. It doesn't create anything. Wait. I've never seen this before.
Let's run away and talk about it.
Hey! Let the doctor go!
Oh no.
Crush him!
Booyah? Aw, need another mulligan.
Raya!
Next time, superhero.
The great Ilaria is forgiving, but we folk of the wood have long memories. When your world belongs to me, you would do well to keep that in mind.
Jacketman, help!
So, who's Ilaria?
Early this morning, an altercation between Metro, the living bus, and members of Dragonwing tore through these streets, damaging several buildings and causing severe traffic delays. Police officers were unable to detain Metro, but the living bus's rampage hit a red light once the Zhulong...
It didn't even make the news.
Holy crap, she was in my alley?
That's Ilaria.
So, when this says she's a fairy, what does that mean exactly? Is she a science experiment, a crazy person? What's her deal?
She's a fairy. I mean, I think technically she's an elf, but did you not know fairies exist?
I didn't think they were literal fairies. I mean, that's not actually a living bus.
Police custody. Metro was created when an unknown mineral landed on an ordinary city bus, fusing the mind...
Okay, smart guy.
How do you not know this? The Zhulong foils one of Ilaria's plots like every 3 years.
Dude, I don't follow superheroes. I mean, I know plumbers exist. That doesn't mean I ask about their plumber origins.
I think it's trade schools.
So, what's the jacket then? Magic space dust fall into your pockets?
Better.
Not so fast, Paul Eagle! My blinding ray will stop you! Join Jacketman in the midst of battle!
You made up your superpower?
I made up the idea of Jacketman in 5th grade. And then, last year, this appeared.
Suddenly, Jacketman has an idea.
Hold on. This thing showed up with the exact superpower you pretended to have in elementary school?
Well, at first it only stored things, but yeah.
And you don't feel the need to investigate that?
Superman didn't need to know he was from Krypton to save people.
Wait, is Superman real?
Of course not. He's just inspiring. Do you need to get that?
Nope. So, what's the next step?
What do you mean?
Well, you're the superhero, you have the flower, what now?
Kid Juyin.
Gesundheit?
Next step, a professional consult.
From who? The Zhulong's kid sister?
It's Zhulong, but yes, if anyone knows how to deal with Ilaria, it's her.
Great. Well, good luck then, and I'll see you when I see you.
Okay. Cool. Do you need...
Keep him.
Cool. Later.
Hey, do you need backup or something? Just for the afternoon.
Will you wear a costume?
No.
Please?
Half a costume.
Deal. Meet me there at 30.
Wait, where? The comic book store, of course.
Hey, I said half a costume.
It's the top half. Come
on!
You're not the Zhulong.
Good point.
I want to meet the Zhulong.
Well, he's fighting a millennial ice demon in Croatia right now, but I'd be happy to sign your comic for you.
Lana, let her sign your book. Now, are you the one that destroyed the city-wide flaming net, or the one who saved us from the black hole?
Those were actually my mother and brother. But I did fight the Terratines about 4 or 5 times.
Oh, well, thank you for your service.
But she's just the sidekick.
The Zhulong can't be everywhere, sweetie. Someone has to save the world.
Hello,
Can I help you?
Miss Kidjuyin. It is an honor to meet you. Your 2005 battle against the Terratines was masterful, and frankly, God knows how Thaumaturge could have disabled the Eternity Box without your skills in non-Euclidean death traps.
Thanks. Not many other crime fighters keep up with my solo career.
Other crime fighters.
Have a comic on me.
What?
Anything else?
No. Yes. We need your help.
Well, it's generally good to keep these in water.
Oh, that came from Ilaria.
Ilaria?
We just saw her kidnap a scientist. We tried to stop her, but she had the flowers, so she disappeared.
What's your name?
Jacketman.
Jacketman. You're telling me that Ilaria was here in Chicago, and you two were the only ones who noticed?
Yeah.
Have your lab analyze that. If her signature's on it, then we'll talk.
Well, a crazy hypothetical. Say we don't have a lab.
Your guild rep should be able to set that up for you. You guys are part of a crime fighting guild, right? Savior League. Government sponsorship?
We're amateurs.
Stacy, I'm taking my break.
Hey! What? Do you realize who this is? He just faced down a monster using this.
He used an unregistered weapon in an illegal street fight?
With a monster, though.
Enjoy the comic.
Did you know that illegal street fight stuff? Jacketman! Dude, it's only a comic book.
Team up laws!
What is your deal?
Registered heroes can work with outsiders in a team up. It's how the Spanish Rose would have been able to work with your grandfather.
Okay, vigilante law has gotten a lot more complicated since the 60s.
But he asked us to help.
You want to help? Find real evidence, submit it through the proper channels, and don't start fights that you're not prepared for.
Come on, dude. There'll be another way to help Dr. Powell.
Hang on. Did you just say Dr. Powell? Cloning expert Dr. Powell?
Sure.
Oh my God. You swear you're telling the truth?
Only if you swear to let Jacketman in on this mission.
Put your number in here. We'll meet tonight. Be prepared to stay out late. Congrats on your first team up.
You owe me, dude.
Remember this moment, citizen. When you're old and gray, you can say you were there the first time Kid Juyin crossed paths with Jacketman and Hood Girl.
Who's that now? boy, did you go for it.
Well, if you're gonna be a superhero, why not swing for the fences, right?
Signal to start!
So, Daniel May, that was you before your new beginning?
Still me. It's not like I magically became a new person.
No, you just magically found the jacket 10-year-old you dreamed up.
If you read comics, it's not weird at all.
Woo! Knock yourself out. Bloopers?
No, okay, that's enough.
I need to see the bloopers.
Here, see if you can stomach some real superheroes. Hood girl.
Hey, you know I'm not sticking around for the big fairy hunt, right?
Everyone should be a little into superheroes. How about this?
Sentimental value.
It's a brick.
You're a brick.
Read your book.
The Zhulong. Born with a mystic connection to the torch dragon of the Orient. Spanish rose who fights foes with her feminine allure, really?
Are you complaining about the sexism or the factual inaccuracies? Because either way, it was the 60s, so...
How would you fight with those? So if nonfiction comics aren't real, why read them?
Comics aren't about what's real. The real Spanish Rose was a PR stunt by a cosmetics company. The real first Zhulong died driving drunk at 57. But not them. Comics don't show you what you are. They show you what you could be.
I could be wearing rocket boots.
Not that part.
Dude, I'm sorry. Look, you have a dream and you made it happen. That's uncommon.
A real superhero would probably know not to use salad tongs as a weapon. And I bet he wouldn't run halfway across the country when his parents get divorced.
I ran halfway across the country to avoid breaking up with my girlfriend.
No way!
That's a weird thing to high-five about.
Yeah. The girlfriend.
Yeah, I've been using you as an excuse to not call her back.
I haven't called my mom or dad since I left New York. Haven't even turned my phone on. I should do that.
You should do that.
Yeah. Yep. There they are. Wait. What's area code 415? Oh shit.
Where the hell have you been?
Kid Julian, I am so sorry. My phone totally died. It's kind of interesting the way my jacket works when you put
Okay, listen. Ilaria can't enter our world alone. Someone is helping her, and my money's on Scratch.
Scratch? The Scratch?
The only way to find out is to find him. You in or out?
I don't know if I can do this.
You can totally do this.
I'll do it.
Great. Your little pal coming too?
Will you come with me? Please.
One night.
My sidekick and I
Whoa,
will...
not a sidekick.
Crime-fighting partner.
Distant mentor.
Sister in arms.
Bathroom buddy.
Kid Julian.
You can expect Jacketman and his helpful friend Colleen to be with you every step of the way. Over and out.
Wait, where do I pick?
Why not?
Why not?
I don't get it.
Okay, really simple. You know A Midsummer Night's Dream?
I'm aware of it.
You remember Puck?
Yeah. Wait, Scratch is a character from Shakespeare?
Not really. Most likely Shakespeare heard about the fairy court secondhand.
This is the simple explanation?
Look, Scratch used to be Ilaria's servant, but something, possibly similar to the plot of Midsummer, led her to expel him from Fairy.
So we've been told, but if Ilaria wanted to travel dimensions quietly, why not ask her former servant?
Think she'd contact Scratch?
I think Ilaria's been desperate to get back here ever since Rosetta mystically banished her in 2011. Scratch might be able to pull her into our realm, but he definitely can't pull an army.
Which is why she'd need Dr. Powell to make her one here. It's just like her cyber earlobe scheme in 2006.
What, did she try to give everyone robotic pointy elf ears?
Yeah.
Oh.
So what would Scratch be doing here?
Cor got a tip that he was recruiting muscle for a meeting tonight. If I'm right, it's with that goblin that you fought.
This night gets better and better.
So you know where villains meet?
Scratch is smart, but that doesn't make him untouchable. Once he gets comfortable, he'll start repeating the same patterns with new faces.
Yep.
Colleen! Colleen! Ow! Colleen!
Shit.
Colleen, wait up!
No thanks.
You can't leave. I don't know what I'm doing.
Look, you have Dragon Girl now. You don't need me. And I look better in gray anyway.
Keep it.
Jacketman?
Well, hello, little mice. Break. You remember the humans I was telling you about?
I sure do. Evening, humans.
There's two of them.
Stay back. Oh.
Mulligan. Break. Do you remember what the Queen said about killing crime fighters?
She said it'd bring about unwanted attention.
Good thing the Queen's not here then.
Yo, metal face. You got my attention.
You guys okay?
Why didn't you tell us we had backup?
We don't.
Yo, that was some theater right there. From now on, that's how you fight bad guys. Thank you. Kid, dig the new look.
Threshold. Why are you hanging around my stakeout?
Threshold? I'm past the threshold. I am downbeat girl. I am the avatar of gravity, the muse of
Are you
music.
finished?
I had to get a new look when your mom signed me up with the Dragon Corps.
No.
So your boss?
Very much wants to speak with her prodigal daughter. So, speaking to Julienne. Yo.
So, is this still a stakeout, or?
Stay.
I just want to go home.
Because I had good intel, Mom.
So how KZ rope you into this?
Oh no, this is our investigation too. Our co-investigation.
You a crime fighter.
Why else would I be dressed like this?
Right on. You one of us too? Cool.
This is no different than when you disobeyed Grandpa to investigate the Long Knives cult. You were 15, I'm 26.
You want to see something cool?
Yes.
You see this?
Uh-huh.
Hold it.
What am I waiting for?
Lab coats call it inertiokinesis, which means when I say jump, gravity says how high.
You're not even in physical contact. Are you telekinetic?
No. The kunai's just got this battery enchantment. It stores my powers. Amplifies it, you know?
Oh, totally.
Totally.
Oh, watch out. Battery's almost low.
What?
No, I don't need a babysitter. I'm teaming up with an indie. Jacketman. Yes, he is real.
Again! This is so cool!
Why wouldn't someone just cut your rope and take the knife?
Go ahead. Try it.
Boy, I wonder if this won't work somehow. It doesn't work somehow.
So what about the headphones? What do they do?
Oh, the headphones, my man, they just make me look cool.
Do they?
Trevor?
Yo! Civilians?
Hey.
Downbeat. Why are you working with my mother?
Pays good.
Trevor!
Yo!
You know, most of us can't just change masks and start over on a whim.
You know, most of us don't need the mask, Grace.
Ooh, should we leave?
Yeah, good idea. Actually, we're all leaving right now.
Wait, what?
My license is suspended. So if you want to team up with him, be my guest.
Bullshit!
Do not touch my car.
You can't let your mom tell you who you are, kid.
Trevor!
Yo!
Well, I would love to stay and chat about this, but your employer needs to have a word with me, Threshold.
Hey, guys.
The West Loop is still standing because you and me and Soothsayer told your mom we knew better.
Guys?
Look, doesn't matter what a license says. I'm downbeat, you're Kid Julian, and we are both
superheroes!
Is that Scratch? Feels really great to be working with professionals.
I count 3 normals, 2 class U's. Is that Montevegas supposed to be a storm here?
I'll take care of Jolly Green, you just keep Scratch busy. Call it.
Aye, Captain. Stand by.
What do we do?
Stay here.
What?
Go!
Are you gonna join them?
What if I can't make another slingshot?
Then you'll make something else. Hey, Superman didn't need to know he was from Crouton to save people.
That's true.
So go be Superman.
Jacketman.
Daniel! Uh-oh.